In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on April 27, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Houston Astros versus Texas Rangers. The Texas Rangers play host to the Houston Astros on Wednesday night in a midweek tilt from Globe Life Field. The two teams split the first 2 games of the series in 2 low-scoring affairs. While Wednesday's game could be crucial in deciding how the series turns. Last season, the Astros dominated the series between the American League West and in-state rivals, taking 14 of 19 games, as they look to grab those wins and build themselves towards the top of the standings. With the Rangers being at home, they certainly won't back down though. The Astros may not be off to the start they had hoped for, but they are still providing great value at this short of a price against the Rangers. Even without Jose Altuve, they're beginning to find their form. Look no further than last night with a multiple-run win on the road. Tuesday night's win should instill even more confidence in the Astros, as that was also without Michael Brantley in the lineup. He is projected to be in for Wednesday night, yet the money line price is still just as cheap. Brantley's bat in front of the likes of Alex Bregman and Yordan Alvarez is a terrifying trio for any pitcher, and should be for Glenn Otto of the Rangers. Looking at his lone start of 2022, it may appear he is Texas ace. However, that game came against a far ace team and is just a 1-game sample size. Last season was his rookie year, which ended with a 0-3 record and a 9.23 ERA. He may have long-term potential, but that does not help his case for tonight's matchup. This is a 4-game series, and Houston plans on having their ace, Justin Verlander, on the mound for the finale. This should be pretty interesting pitching battle, though neither one of these guys has been in a ton of innings yet this year, but the early returns have been great. In the Tuesday game, Houston got some really solid pitching performances in addition to the big 4th inning. The Astros should get the win tonight to ensure at least a series split and most likely the win on Thursday, so the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. Javier should be able to keep the Rangers' offense at bay early on in Wednesday's meetings, but his inability to add much depth to his starts will hurt Houston in this one. Once the Rangers are able to tap into the bullpen, they should see Lowe and Garcia find some success, and while it won't be enough to grab the win, it'll be enough for them to stay respectable. For Houston, they'll love that Otto is pitching, especially given their experience against him, and one of baseball's best offenses is destined to have a nice night. Additionally, according to Covers.com, the over is 5-0 in Javier's last 5 road starts, with the total set between 7 and 8.5. For Texas, the over is 5-1 in their last 7 games as a home underdog, and 4-0 in their last 4 starts against American League West opponents. Javier for the Astros has a total of 8.1 innings pitched in 3 games, and Otto for the Rangers has just 1 start on the season. While Houston's lineup is still not up to par with their 2021 success, it still possesses the potential to go over this total themselves. Brantley and Bregman should be able to get to Otto, who has very little major league experience. The Rangers are currently a top 3 team towards the over this season and should contribute their part to continue that trend Wednesday night. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians versus Los Angeles Angels. The Guardians got off to a good season in their first with their new name, but they have hit the skids as of late, losing 5 in a row. While 3 games under .500, the team is still in second place in the American League Central, only 2 games back of the Minnesota Twins. The Angels have won 3 in a row after losing 2 straight. The club is 4 games over .500 and in second place in the American League West, only a half a game back of the Seattle Mariners. While the Los Angeles staff only ranks 20th in the majors in runs scored, the lineup has carried the load and ranks a legit 5th in baseball in runs scored. The Angels are streaking, and the Guardians are reeling losers of 5 in a row. The Cleveland lineup has only totaled 8 runs in their 5-game skid, and they have only scored 1 run in losing the first 2 games of this series. Their lineup will not get back on track in this game facing Ohtani, who is coming off a great last start and has not given up more than 1 run in 2 of his 3 starts. I look for him to have another quality outing facing a struggling Guardians team. Plesac had a pretty good last start and and he will be pretty good again in this game. The Cleveland Guardians can't get out of their own way right now, and a lot of it has to do with an offense that can't string together runs. I doubt things are going to change much when facing Shohei Ohtani, who has been flawless in 2 of his 3 starts this season and has 26 strikeouts in 14.1 innings. The Angels' offense is also showing signs of life. The Angels have only scored 7 runs in the 2 games of this series, and they will not score a lot of runs in this game. Still, they will get a few, and that will be more than enough with Ohtani on the hill, and the Halos will take this game and look for the series sweep on Thursday. So the Los Angeles Angels money line is our full game side pick. It is surprising to go under in this contest when you have 2 of the best offensive teams in baseball. Both teams rank in the top 7 in terms of runs per game, but this is a pitching matchup that should limit the effectiveness of both lineups. Ohtani has just not gotten himself out of jams so far this season, but it will only be a matter of time. Plesac has been spectacular and should limit the effectiveness of the Angels lineup. These teams have gone under in 4 of the last 5 meetings, including 6 of the last 8 in Los Angeles. Los Angeles has gone under in 6 of their last 8 games at home and 3 of their last 5 overall. On top of that, the under has been the pick in 7 of the last 9 games between these teams. In Los Angeles, the Guardians lineup has only scored 8 runs in losing their last 5 games, and they will not get many runs at all in this game facing Ohtani, who is coming off a great start. He did not give up any runs in his last outing and has not given up more than 2 runs in 2 of his 3 starts. The Halos will get a few runs, but not many, and they have only scored 7 runs in the 2 games of this series. This game will be more of a pitcher's duel between Ohtani and Plesac. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Oakland Athletics versus San Francisco Giants. Bay Area rivals will close out a quick 2-game set on Wednesday night when the Oakland Athletics visit the San Francisco Giants at Oracle Park. These teams will open the series late on Tuesday night after the time of publishing. Oakland enters at 9-8 on the young season, while San Francisco has played well at 12-5. These teams met 6 times last season, with the Giants winning 4 of those. Oakland is 1-5 in their last 6 games overall and 1-5 in their last 6 road games, while the under is 4-1 in their last 5 interleague games against a team with a winning record. San Francisco is 41-11 in their last 52 games as a favorite and 37-14 in their last 51 games overall, while the under is 7-3 in their last 10 games as a favorite. The Athletics are playing on the road and are facing a Giants team that has one of the best pitching staffs in the nation. That does not bode well for the Oakland team, who has struggled at points this year against good pitching. Look for the Giants pitching to keep the Oakland offense in check, while the Athletics pitching struggles against the Giants offense. I get the case to be made for an underdog in certain spots, and the A's will be the dogs here given their issues as of late against a solid San Francisco team. However, while Paul Blackburn hasn't been terrible as of late, the A's offense, or lack thereof, has been pretty bad, to be honest, over the last week, and I don't see this changing regardless of who gets the call for the Giants. So the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. Oakland and San Francisco have their best strengths on the mound. San Francisco is second in baseball in team ERA at 2.42, and Oakland holds its own at 9th with a team ERA of 3.31. The total has finished under in 4 of the last 5 that Oakland has played on the road as the underdog, and in 4 of the last 5 that San Francisco has played at home as the favorite. The Giants have seen the total finish under in 5 of the last 6 interleague games against a right-handed starting pitcher. A change of scenery while working with the fantastic San Francisco pitching development will likely do Junis some good, and he does have an excellent weapon with a changeup that generated a 45% whiff rate in his first outing with the Giants. Oakland's offense has been cold of late, dropping all the way to an 88 WRC+ overall for the year to rank 22nd in the majors. San Francisco's offense is above average yet not elite, ranking 12th in WRC+, and it is dealing with a number of injuries to key players like Longoria and Wade Jr., who helped make the unit elite last year. April night games at Oracle Park are always tough on offenses, and these have been 2 of the best pitching staffs in baseball so far. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.